Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and today I'm going to cut down this tree, and then tomorrow we're going to cut it into lumber on a bandsaw mill. I took this angle back here to try to catch, the full magnitude of the tree. Every time I cut one down, I try to have an appreciation for how long it took to grow and just the sheer weight of the tree and the danger involved, and never take it for granted. So let's go up there, take a look at the tree, and see if there's anything I need to be concerned about, and where it wants to fall, and what I need to do with it. So I've been around this a few times. Let's take a look up at the branches. The weight seems to be fairly evenly distributed. You circle around the base. I don't see any rot. It feels like it should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to try to push it towards where the tractor sits. So I'll move that out of the way and go ahead and start cutting. The only other thing I have to do first is there's a little bit of undergrowth here that needs to be cut back. I've already put gas and oil in the saw. So to choke it before I try to start it. I'm using the 391 today. It's been a good running saw for me, but I immediately noticed it's not as responsive as the 500. So I did not end up with the Dutchman, which is what I was worried about. Along this flat face right here, I gouged into it, both here and here a little bit, but I don't think that really matters. What matters is I didn't overcut in either direction and create that Dutchman. I would be ready to go ahead and start my back cut, except there's still a little bit more of this kind of junk right here than I would like. And I didn't bring any gloves down here. I'm gonna bring the grapple over here and rip some of this loose stuff off so it's not a trip hazard. That's the plan anyway. If you look closely at the base of the tree, you're about to see something scamper across the ground. I didn't notice it till I was editing. Looks like probably a little field mouse. Well, kind of a crude way to do that, but I'd say I'm less likely to make a misstep now. Now I'll trace around my back cut and get started with that. Alright, so I've got two problems here, and that's alright, that's what happens. Everything's not always going to go according to plan. So, I made this mark around the tree where I wanted my cut, and when I got to the other side, it was a little bit high. I thought I'm going to move that down about an inch from where it was on that side. And I started it an inch lower, and I got it an angle. And I think I might have a hard time. I'm in quite a ways. I think I might have a hard time changing the angle on this, so I'm going to lower the face cut. The other problem is the saw felt like it was running hot, and I don't want to burn up a saw. So I'm going to run up, I'm going to get the 500i, I'm going to cut this notch down a couple more inches, and then I'll finish off this cut the way I was going. Well, now I can jump back on the line I had. It's gonna hit right above my face cut like I was wanting. I'm getting ready to snip just a little bit more of the hinge wood off the opposite side, and as soon as I do, the wedges loosen up and it's all downhill from there. So to me, the fun part's taking them down. Now the real work starts, trying to buck this thing up and process it. As soon as it fell, I looked at that butt of this log, said there's no way we're getting that on his mill tomorrow. Number one, I think it's just too big for the mill. But number two, it's gonna be difficult just to get this end cut and freed up, and I don't think I could lift it. If I cut it into a piece that the size my tractor could lift, it'd be too short to be any good, and then I don't have a winch. So I'm gonna square this up once I get it all bucked. I'll end seal it, and it'll be a future project. But for tomorrow, I want to have a log. So I just went over and cut down a black walnut right over here. It's about 12, 14 inch diameter. Absolutely beautiful, straight black walnut log. No rot in it. Should make a great saw log. So I'm real excited for that. I was gonna record it and realized when I was done that the camera wasn't on. So I'm gonna roll this footage out with a clip of that log I just cut. And I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. Just a minute, you'll see links on the screen to a couple more of our videos. And I'll see you next time.